I got something to say. I'm just so sick of hearing everyone complain. I know it's tough and I know there's pain, but hitting bottom is the only way to change. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling.
Team chat, I mean. Okay, please. Yeah, really request.
I've seen a lot of people who don't know what work is. I've seen a lot of people who don't know what thirst is. I've had a taste of evil and tried to cure the sickness, but I just keep my head down and focus on the facts. I'm setting down gravel while you just follow the path. I'll lead them into battle while you're just too scared to act. I'll leave the knife right in my back. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling.
Let's just wait more couple of minutes, okay? I'm sorry about that, but I had to wait for some people, other people to enter and watch the live too, okay? Okay, the live seems great. Everything I say that it's great. In the YouTube studio, I see that they say it's the network is great. It's on internet جيد. When it will be here 5 minutes, we will get started. Okay, let's just wait for all the others. And I'm sorry if any people isn't comfortable now. We will start our. I'm sorry. We will start our subject of today. And for the people who don't know, what are we going to do today? 100%. Or as you know, as you saw in the title, today we are going to do an exam in English. كما رأيتم في العنوان، اليوم سنقوم بحل امتحان في اللغة الإنجليزية أو مراجعة خاصة باللغة الإنجليزية للطور الثالث متوسط for the third year middle school, because now we are in the dates of the compositions. I mean we have to prepare for the exams. الآن يجب أن نحضر للفروض والامتحانات لأنها اقتربت. Okay, so إن كان أي مشاهد الآن يكتب في التعليقات أنه يشاهد البث، وشكرا. سوف ننتظر بعد الدقائق ثم نبدأ الحل كما قلت ثم نبدأ موضوع اليوم. كما قلت لكم اليوم سوف نقوم بحل امتحان في اللغة الإنجليزية ونحضر ونراجع الدروس بصفة عامة. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll give back the picture. I'm just going to do something. Okay, I'm sorry. أنا من قمت بقطع الصورة سوف أعيدها. I'm sorry about that. Let's just wait some minutes. Okay, like that I put the network for it won't go at all. So like that the network won't spot of us. هكذا لن تقوم الانترنت بالتقطع عنا. I put the I'm sorry. Don't worry. Don't worry, it's me who blocked the photo. Don't worry at all. I'll get back the photo in a few minutes. Let me just see something. I'm preparing for you the lessons of today. I'm seeing that everything is okay. أنا أقوم بقد في مراجعة أن درس اليوم كله يعني محضر بشكل جيد. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Okay, let's just wait for the others. I said to enter that live and we will resume our lesson of today because I don't see that some people are entering that live. They don't watch at all. So that okay, let's now click on that and now we will okay, let's refresh it for we say that the video is great. I'm sorry. People didn't enter live yet. This is the problem. That's why I'm keeping. Okay. It says here that YouTube doesn't get. Okay. Okay, I see. This is correct. People didn't enter live. We are keeping waiting for the people to enter. If people will enter, we will resume. Okay, do not worry at all. Okay. إن كان الفيديو يعمل جيدا اكتبوا في التعليقات. أطلب منكم جميعا أن تكتبوا في التعليقات فقط hello, write anything. اكتبوا في التعليقات أي شيء. اكتبوا hello, مرحبا، أي شيء لأتأكد أن هناك البعض يشاهدون. لأتأكد فقط أن الفيديو يعمل بدقة بشكل جيد. أوكي، اكتبوا أي شيء في التعليقات لأتأكد. Okay, I'm waiting. Okay. I don't see anything right in the comments. Please, all of you. Okay, great. So now we will get started after 10 minutes. Okay, let me just go. I'm coming. Okay, now we will get started in that show. Okay, this is great, but I know. Okay. Okay, this is the today test. Okay, let's get started. So this is our like we say test for today. We will do that task. Okay, this is our you say this is the exam of today or the composition. Okay, the test for today. هذا هو امتحان اليوم. So I repeat, hello everybody, hi my friends and my students. I didn't not integrate you. I hope you are fine. Nice to meet you all. Before we get started in that video or on that test, okay, for today, don't forget to subscribe and like to that video. And if you have any questions, write them in the comments or send them to my Gmail. اهلا بكم جميعا، اهلا بكل من يشاهد هذا البث. قبل ان نبدا في هذا الفيديو لا تنسوا بالاشتراك في القناه والاعجاب بهذا الفيديو والضغط على the notification bell، زر الاشعارات، جرس الاشعارات يصلكم كل جديد. واذا كان عندكم اي سؤال او نصيحه write them please in the comments. Okay. Okay, I see that the live is great, everything is great. That's why we are going to start now our lesson. I repeat, before we get started, please subscribe all in that channel. I hope you will subscribe and share that video for all the people who will watch it. قوموا بمشاركة هذا الفيديو ليقوم كل شخص بمشاهدته. Okay, so the today test is for the level of the third year middle school, and it's for February, not 2020, it's for 2022 also. Okay, do not yeah about this at all. If I can, I will delete it. Okay. It's not for the 2020. Okay, so the English test for the second quarter. The quarter mean the trim I mean. للفصل الثاني. هذا امتحان اللغة الإنجليزية للفصل الثاني. So here we got the test. As you see, it's just in one paragraph, and here are the reading comprehension exercises, and after that we have the mystery language. Okay, and these are the tasks, and after that we have the situation of integration. Okay, so I'll show you first the test before I will read it you silently. Before I read the test, read it by yourself. قبل أن أقرأ لكم النص اقرأوه أنتم. Okay, this is the text. Read it first, I said, and after I will read it for you. And after I read it, we will answer the questions. Read the questions, of course, first. Okay? Okay, now let's read that text. Okay? Like that. This is the text. if you saying that the handwriting isn't showing great, إذا كنتم تقولون أن الصورة غير واضحة, this isn't my problem at all. هذا ليس مشكلي, المشكل في الإنترنت. حتى الإنترنت المشكل ليس من عندي بل من عندكم. If the network is not great touch in your place where you placing the network, the video won't be great at all. So the problem isn't my problem. إن كان الفيديو ليس غير واضح, هذا ليس مشكلي وليس المشكل من عندي at all. Okay, so وإن كان الفيديو غير واضح بعد أن ينشر سيكون جيد. Okay, so that's why I'm saying that for your information to know. Okay, now let's read the text. As you say, this is the text. I'll bigger the text like that. Okay, as you say, this is the text. I'm going to read it. Before we get started, subscribe and like that video. قبل أن نبدأ قوموا بالاشتراك والإعجاب بهذا الفيديو ومتابعة الفيديو حتى الآخر لتعم الفائدة. Okay, so text. Thomas Alva Edison is one of the most famous and greatest inventors of all the time, who was born in Milan, Ohio, USA on February 18th, 1847. His family moved to Port Huron, Michigan when he was 7 years old. He started school 1 year later. Surprisingly, he attended school for only 2 months because his teacher thought that he wasn't clever enough. So Edison was mostly health educated, yet he began to make experiments in physics. Okay, experiments in physics at home. At the age of 12, Edison became deaf, but continued to carry out experiments. On December 9th, 1914, or the 1914, fire destroyed Edison's laboratory while he was making experiments. This didn't discourage him, so he rebuilt the laboratory and continued to spend much of his time making experiments. He called himself a two-shift man because he worked 17 out of every 24 hours. Thomas Edison died at the age of 84 on the October 18th, 1931 or 1931 at this estate, where he left numerous inventions that improved the quality of life all over the world. The electric light wasn't his only invention. They also invented the phonograph, the motion picture camera, and over 1,200 other things. This person, هذا الشخص هو عالم. This person is a scientist أو مخترع inventor اسمه توماس ألفا إديسون. توماس إديسون نعرفه بهذا الاسم كما تعرفون، هو مشهور باسم توماس إديسون. اوكي، سوف الآن سأقوم بالشرح باللغة العربية. توماس إديسون هو واحد من أشهر وأفضل المخترعين في كل الزمان. خلق في مدينة ميلان، أوهيو، بالولايات المتحدة الأمريكية في فيفري 11 من فيفري 1847. His family moved to Port Huron. عائلته انتقلت إلى بورت هورن المدينة في ميشيغان when he was 7 years old، عندما كان عمره 7 سنين. بدأ دراسة في المدرسة عام متأخر بعام. Surprisingly، فجأة قام بارتداء يعني ذهب إلى المدرسة، بدأ بالدراسة في المدرسة فقط لشهرين بسبب أن أستاذه كان يظن أنه ليس متعلم أو لديه معلومات أكثر عن الشيء اللي كانوا يديروا. Okay, that's what I mean. Probably. Okay, probably it's 100% the right thing that I'm saying. So this Edison was mostly self-educated. إذن إديسون كان متعلما من نفسه. Okay. After that yet بعد هذا بفترة قصيرة معناها بدأ بالقيام ب experiments تجارب في الفيزياء physics. It's a subject في المنزل at home. At the age of 12 Edison became deaf. في العام 12 إديسون. Okay, let me just read if there is. Okay. لكن بدأ بالاهتمام في مشاريعه. في 9 من ديسمبر 1914 النار حرقت مخبر laboratory. Every accent speak it. That's why I'm saying it with different accents. كل لهجة تتكلم الكلمة باختلاف. That's why أنا أقوم بقراءتها بمختلف اللهجات لتفهموها. Maybe a person speaks another language, like we say another accents, and another speak another Australian, Canadian, British. That's why. Okay, I'm repeating the word. laboratory. احترق مختبره وهذا لم يوقفه ولم يوقف أو بل هذا قام بتشجيعه أكثر، وبهذا قام بإعادة بناء مختبره، وقام بالقضاء الكثير من الوقت باختراع تجارب أو بالقيام بالتجارب. سمى نفسه بتو شيفت مان. There's no spelling for Arabic because لأنه قام بالعلم 16 ساعة في 24 ساعة. قام بعمل في اليوم يعمل 16 ساعة من 24 ساعة. So 8 hours for his life and 16 for experiments. This is incredible. I have never seen an inventor like him doing these things. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Let's resume our lesson. I just was seeing if there is any new comments. His life at 16 for his. Now we continue because لأنه عمل 16 في 24 ساعة. توماس إديسون مات في عمر 84 سنة في أكتوبر 18 من أكتوبر 1931 in the Second World War في الحرب العالمية الثانية. Okay, let me just read. He also هو أيضا لم يقم باختراع الضوء فقط، بل اخترع أيضا الفونوغراف the phonograph, the motion picture camera, الكاميرا الحركية، وأيضا 1200 اختراع أخرى. معناها هذا اخترع الكثير من اختراعات. This is amazing. He's a really inventor. Okay, now we move. Let me just see. Okay. Now let's move to the questions. We don't say questions, it's questions. Okay. Don't say questions. A lot of people said it as the word. It's questions, but probably we have to say it as questions. Okay. Now, reading comprehension. I read the text carefully, then I fill in the following table. The full name, the date of birth and place of birth, inventions and date of death. هذه المعلومات تكون بتخرجها من النص. Okay? حسنا. B. Read the text again and answer by true or false. Thomas Edison was thought and formed by his teachers. نقوم باختيار صحيح أو خطأ لهذه الجمل. هذه الجمل ستكون مذكورة في النص، ستقوم باختيار الإجابة الصحيحة من خلال النص. Okay, thanks for everyone who is watching that live. شكرا للجميع الذين يشاهدون هذا البث. Okay, let me just see. Okay, we have 25 minutes right now. It's great. Okay, let's move. Read the text again and answer by true or false 3 points. Thomas Edison what thought هو الفعل درس in the past. It's teach, the verb to teach in the past. هذا thought هو الفعل to teach في الزمن الماضي in the past simple dans le passé simple. Thomas Edison used to call himself the most intelligent man. Thomas Edison كان يسمي نفسه بالرجل الأذكى. هذه الجملة مذكورة في النص. So is it correct or no? Thomas Edison's inventions made our lives better today. Is it correct or no? Find the text words that are closest in the meaning to. ابحث في النص عن الكلمات القريبة ل well know and house. الكلمات القريبة synonym. Find the text words are opposite to died and finished. Okay. Mystery of language. These are questions for yourself. Rewrite the sentences using who and or which and who. Alexandra Graham Bell was Scoto-Canadian inventor. Alexander Graham Bell هذا يعني مخترع مشهور. All the people know him. There is no one that don't know him at all. Okay, if you don't know him, write in the comments. Who is Alexander Graham Bell? من هو ألكسندر جراهام بيل؟ هذا الشخص يعني مشهور. Okay. Bell was a Scoto-Canadian inventor. كان Scoto means from Scotland and he lives in Canada. Inventor مخترع. Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone. Is that correct? Yes. ألكسندر جراهام بيل هو الشخص الذي قام باختراع الهاتف النقال. يعني الهاتف التي تحمله ليس الهاتف النقال، الهاتف بصفة عامة. يعني الهاتف الذي تستعمله الهاتف سواء القديم أو الجديد أو الذي يركب في الكهرباء، يعني هو من قام بأول هاتف في العالم. ومن بعدها قامت الناس باستيحاء فكرته وطورت الهاتف until we are knowing the intelligent mobile phones or telephone. Here is the telephone. Louis Braille invented the Braille system. Okay, the Braille system was for writing and printing. That's correct. Write the name of these devices. We stuck it in the bus season. Memory card, flash disk, smart disk. اكتب تحت هذه الصور الأسماء الخاصة بها. Like what you say, this is the name of that. This is a card. This is editor. This is a SanDisk of 16 gigabytes. And this is a macro CHIP. We erase the name from here. Okay. Put the verbs in right form. Astronauts معناها رواد الفضاء الذين يذهبون إلى الفضاء. Discover اكتشفوا. Discover is a verb. If we search for the word astronauts, رواد الفضاء, astronauts, look.
Astronaut.
Okay, this astronaut is in the in the British accent. If we translate it to رائد فضاء, as you say, it's رائد فضاء, I mean. Okay, if we go to here, let me just zoom the photo to read it. If you say an astronaut from ancient Greek is astronaut, meaning star, and nautis, meaning sailor, is a person trained, equipped, and developed by human space fly. So the astronaut is a person who goes to the space to discover. هو شخص space هو الفضاء. Space هو الأسترونوت هو رائد فضاء يذهب لزيارة ويكتشف ويبحث ويجد كل المعلومات الموجودة في الفضاء، يعني يكتشف يكتشف الفضاء. Astronauts discover new things while they visit the moon. الفضائيون يكتشفون أشياء جديدة. not الفضائيون، رواد الفضاء يكتشفون أشياء جديدة عندما يذهبون لزيارة القمر. While the scientists explain his discovery, students take notes. عندما يقوم العالم أو العالم أو هنا نقصد بالأستاذ الذي يدرس العلوم. Okay, the science subject. عندما يقوم بالتدريس يشرح البحث والتلاميذ يأخذون notes ملاحظات. In the day, classify these words in the right box of I won't read these words. These are 4 words, but I won't read them at all. You have to read them by yourself and write them. As you know, we studied them before, so you have to know them. Now we move to 3 آخر وهي الوضعية الإدماجية, situation of integration, or the final task. In a few lines, write a short story about Dr. Abdulrahim Borois using the information below we mean. Full name. السؤال يقول قم في بعض أسطر بإنتاج تعبير أو discovery بحث عن عبد الرحيم بورويس. This are the information. I'll read them. Full name is Abdurrahim Borois, age 38 years old. The place of birth is Tlemcen. Father's job is a mechanic. The mother's job also is a housewife. The housewife means that she doesn't go to work. She stays at home. Let me read that for you.
Housewife.
Okay, as you saw.
Housewife.
Okay, I said it like what did she said it. Okay, it's a housewife. A woman whose main occupation is a career for her family, managing household affairs and doing housework while her husband or partner goes out to work. الهاوسوايف هي الامرأة التي ماكثة بالبيت، لكن الكلمة هاوسوايف معناها امرأة قائمة ماكثة بالبيت لكن زوجها يذهب للعمل. إن كان لا يذهب للعمل فالكلمة تتغير. Okay, حسن. The mother's job is a housewife. Inventions is a smart third for patients suffering from Alzheimer. Probably we spelled like that. Alzheimer disease. Okay, I don't know why it doesn't read. I have to read that for you. Let me just see a couple minutes. The Alzheimer disease, مرض Alzheimer disease is a type of brain disorder that causes problems with memory, thinking and behavior. This is a gradually progressive conditions. Alzheimer, let me just read it. I don't know why I can't read it. Let's move here. Okay, let me see. Okay, I don't know why it doesn't work, but let me show you some pictures of the Alzheimer disease for you understand more. The Alzheimer disease is a famous disease probably. فقدان الذاكرة. Okay, you may cite like this. Dr. Abdurrahim Borois is an Algerian great inventor and a researcher. Hey, so هذا هو امتحان اليوم. Okay, ما عليكم سوى الإجابة عن الأسئلة ثم سنقوم بحل الامتحان لكم. Okay. Now let me see if the live works correctly. You may cite like this. Dr. Abdurrahim Borois is an Algerian great inventor and a researcher. Hey, so هذا هو امتحان اليوم. اوكي، ما عليكم سوى الإجابة على الأسئلة ثم سنقوم بحل الامتحان. Don't worry, because we are going to do the task with me. I'm going to correct now them. Okay, do not worry at all, because we are going to correct that text. إن كان عندكم أي سؤال اكتبوا في التعليقات. إن كان لديكم أي سؤال حول هذا الدرس اكتبوا في التعليقات. إن كنتم لم تفهموا أي شيء اكتبوا في التعليقات لكي نذهب للحل. هذا هو النص لأنكم تحتاجون إليه. Read the text. Now let me resume it like this. Okay, like that. إن كان لديكم أي سؤال اكتبوه في التعليقات. Okay, what's the full name? This is her full name. Okay, اكتبوا أي سؤال في التعليقات. أي سؤال عن هذا الدرس إن كان غير مفهوم اكتبوه في التعليقات الآن. Okay, إن كان لديكم أي سؤال أرجو أن تقوموا بكتابته في التعليقات. I hope you will watch that video greatly. I'm waiting for your questions. إذا كان لديكم أي سؤال أرجو أن تكتبوه الآن في التعليقات وأنا منتظر للأسئلة. Okay. أنا أنتظر أسئلتكم. I'm sorry about that, but I am going to resume. Don't worry at all. Okay? I just really want to see your comments. Probably. Okay, please write in the comments if the video is great. If you have any questions, write them in the comments. I repeat, please, for all of you, I repeat that. Please subscribe in my channel and share that video. Okay, share that video. Share that video and also, wait a minute. So please all of you share that video and like to that video and watch it all. Don't go out. أرجو أن تقوموا بالاشتراك في القناة ومشاهدة هذا الفيديو كاملا. Okay. I'm now watching in my phone that video, but it's so great. The photo is great. How do you know that I repeat? The problem is your problem, it's not mine. The video now I'm watching it, it's so great. There's no problem in it. I don't know what is happening. Okay. Okay, we are back to that video. Okay, now we are going to answer the questions that we have about the test. Okay, in that test you have questions. Now we will answer them all. Okay, so I'll broadcast you. Look at these questions. I'll show you the first question. questions. I'll now wait 1 minute. سوف أنتظر دقيقة لتقوموا بالإجابة على هذه الأسئلة. أنا في الانتظار. أوكي. Okay, now I'm sorry about that. I took a lot of minutes. Okay, hello all of you. Nice to meet you. I hope you watch all that video. Okay, and you will share that video. Now I will do that video like this. I'll bigger the photo. Okay, I'm sorry about that thing. Now, let's correct the questions. In the reading comprehensions, what does it say? The question is saying, let me just see how much we did we broadcast until now. We are broadcasting for 40 minutes. Great. Now, reading comprehension, I read it as carefully. Then I find the following table. The full name. These questions, we answered them from the test. So the full name is Thomas Edison, as you say. The name of that person is Thomas Alva Edison. We will do copy and we will write it here at the text. Paste directly. Okay, the name of that person here is Thomas Alva Edison, we say. The date of birth, the date and place of birth. Let me just see where in the text. Okay, so look out here. It said Thomas Alva Edison, Edison. I mean, not Edison, it's Edison. Thomas Alva Edison is one of the most famous and greatest inventors of all the time. He was born in Milan, Ohio, USA on February. So we will write Milan, Ohio, USA on February the 18th, 1847 or 18th. 1847. Okay, now we will get text. Copy, paste, I mean, not copy, it's paste. Okay, in Milan, Ohio, USA on February the 18th 1847. أنا آسف كنت أتكلم بالعربية لكن نسيت الآن نسيت فتوقفت. حسنا، في السؤال الأول يقول لك الاسم الكامل هو توماس ألفا إديسون. من هو هذا توماس ألفا إديسون؟ هو من قام باختراع المصباح، وهو من قام باختراع الكاميرا الفوتوغرافية، وأيضا هو من قام باختراع 1200 اختراع، ولديه 1200 ألف اختراع، براءة اختراع أخرى. هذا النص يتكلم عن المخترع توماس إديسون. الجميع يعرف هذا المخترع. أوكي. look، الكلمة مخترع باللغة الإنجليزية يمكن أن نقولها بكلمتين inventor or inventor or inventor or inventor. Okay, it's the same, it's the difference, it's just because of the accents. Okay. Okay, we will resume. Okay, I'm sorry about that. We are going to resume our lesson. Okay, as you see now, it said the inventions. Let's go to the test, and see what are the inventions that did he do already. Okay, look at here. It said that the electric improved quality of our life of around the world. The electric light was not his only. So his inventions are. في هذا السؤال يقول لنا ما هي اختراعاته الكاملة. اذكر جميع اختراعاته. electric light. اختراعاته هي المصباح المصباح الكهربائي و 1200 inventions. 1200 اختراع آخر and camera قام باختراع المصباح الكهربائي. 1200 اختراع آخر والكاميرا. بدون أن نكفر في الكلام نذكر هذا باختصار فقط. date of death هو متى توفى، متى مات. لقد ذكرت في النص and it's died at the age of 40. نقوم بكتابة أكتوبر 18 1931. توماس إديسون توفى في يوم 18 أكتوبر 1000 let me just see. توفى في 1931. أرجو من الجميع أن يشاهدوا البث إلى النهاية بدون الخروج منه. أرجو من الجميع أن يشاهدوا البث بدون الخروج منه. هكذا نكون انهينا السؤال الأول وأن ننتقل إلى السؤال الثاني. كما ترون now we move to the second question or B. Read the text again and answer by true or false. هنا يقول لك اقرأ النص مرة ثانية وأجب بصحيح. true معناها صحيح. false معناها خطأ. Thomas Edison was thought and formed by his teacher. توماس إديسون درس وعلم وبنى من طرف أستاذه. في النص هو العكس. توماس لم يدرس مع أستاذه، بل أستاذه قام بطرده، لم يقم بتدريسه لأنه يرى فيه نقص. So it's false خطأ. بل من قام بتدريسه هو من قام بتكوين نفسه ودرس نفسه بنفسه. درس نفسه بنفسه وعلم نفسه بنفسه. أرجو من الجميع ألا يغادروا البث ويشاهدوا البث حتى النهاية حتى تعم الفائدة. وأرجو منكم الجميع أن يقوموا بمشاركة هذا الفيديو والاشتراك ولايك لهذا الفيديو. Now we move to the second sentence. الآن ننتقل إلى الجملة الثانية وهي Thomas the same. Thomas Edison used to call himself the most intelligent man. توماس إديسون كان يسمي نفسه بالإنسان الرجل الأكثر let me think الأكثر ذكاء. خطأ. He called himself two-shift man. كان ينادي نفسه بكلمة two-shift man. ليس the most intelligent, so we will write false too. This sentence is false. The third sentence هذه الجملة خاطئة. الجملة الثالثة تقول Thomas Edison's inventions made our lives better today. اختراعات توماس إديسون تجعل حياتنا أفضل في هذه الأوقات. True. لو ما اخترع المصباح لكنا في الظلام والكاميرا لما تطورت عند اكتشافه لها. Now the synonym of home is house. We all knew it. أرجو من الجميع أن يشاهدوا البث حتى النهاية. Well, no. Is no. Okay. And now we move to the other question, which is the find in the text where that her opposites are to. ابحث في النص عن ضد الكلمات التالية. died, born. توفى died ضد الكلمة توفى died معناها born خلق ولد. finished started. الكلمة started يجب أن نكتبها بالإي مثل ما في كلمة finished ed repeated in the past too. Okay, so the opposite of died is born, and the opposite of finished is started. Okay, and also the mastery of language is what do we have here? We have rewrite. Okay, let me just rewrite the sentences using who, or which. Okay, now let's write. Which one do we use? We use who. Who is Graham Bell? من هو Graham Bell? We will search for it. If you don't know who it is, Graham Bell. نكمل بالبحث عن كلمة جراهام بيل inventing the telephone. جراهام بيل جراهام بيل هو من قام باختراع التليفون. أرجو من الجميع أن يشاهدوا هذا البث حتى نهاية الإعجاب بهذا البث ونشره. أوكي، هذا امتحان للسنة الثالثة متوسط. This is the photo of Graham Bell. هذه هي صورة الشخصية جراهام بيل. من هو جراهام بيل؟ Let's read some definitions of him. هيا نقرأ بعض المعلومات عنه. Alexander Graham Bell is most well known for inventing the telephone. He came from the US as a teacher of the deaf and conceived the idea of electronic speech while visiting his hearing impaired mother in Canada. Who was Alexander Graham Bell, and what did he do? He created the telephone. Okay, this is him. He's one of the most greatest, or he's one of the greatest inventors in the world. Louis Braille inventors were invented the Braille system. Which one do we use? Which word do we use? We use which system did he created? Without saying the name of him, we say he. Okay, we choose just one. Okay, the Braille system was for writing. We are choosing the first. Louis Braille invented the Braille system. Which system did he created? B. Write the I'm sorry. Here we have write the name of devices: memory card, flash driver, smart card. What is this? This is a credit card. I'm sorry about that. So that photo is a credit card. If you don't know what is a credit card, let's search for. Credit card is البطاقة الائتمانية الإلكترونية. Okay, these are the credit cards. I use MasterCard. The credit cards have no same influence. إذا كان البث ينقطع اكتبوا في التعليقات. Okay, we are going to move to the other question. Say, okay, أرجو من جميع المشاهدة للبث حتى النهاية. Put the verbs in the right form. Astronauts discover. Put the verbs in the right form. Discovered. Covered. We don't know at all when do they go. While they visit, we will directly visit the moon. While the scientists explained his discovery, students take, and here is the verb. We will write it as explains. Now we are going to move to the other question, which is classify these words in the right box. Of the words of. So of is here. Enough. As you see, the word is finished with GH, but we spell it as of. الكلمة هذه تنتهي ب GH لكن ننطقها على أساس F. So we write enough is enough. Okay, I'm just kidding. Over is here. Over, the word over. Off. Situation of integration. For the people who don't know what's the situation of integration, the situation of integration is la production écrite الوضعية الإدماجية. So in a few lines we have as you say here a short biography. Biography means we give a definition of that person. Okay, let me just say something. I'm sorry about that. Let's just resume the lesson. I mean, I'm sorry. Wait. Okay, let's resume now. We go to. Now, we are going to do the situation of integration. Okay, these are the informations that the text told us about, and we are going to, he said, you have to write this. الآن سوف ننتقل إلى الوضعية الإندماجية، لكن النص يقيدنا بأن نكتب هذه الجملة. النص يقيدنا بكتابة هذه الجملة كاملة. هذه الجملة سوف أعود. wait a minute. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Now let's resume our lesson. Okay, let me just do something. If everything is back. Okay, now we will resume our video as you say. So here I said that in the situation of integration, he is saying that we have to, not if you want, we have to. So we have to write that sentence. يجب علينا كتابة هذه الجملة أو نعيد كتابتها. There's no problem. We will of course rewrite it. So Dr. Abdurrahim, Abdurrahim Bourbais is an Algerian. Algerian is a nationality. هي هوية، والهوية يجب أن نكتبها I mean ب capital letter. الحرف الأول يكون كبير. An Algerian great inventor and researcher Hey, right like that. And now we move to the informations of this text and we write he is 31 years old. He was born or he lived. We don't know if he's still living there. We are speaking about his past. No, we will write, I mean, he live. I'm sorry about that. He live in Tlemcen. Tlemcen is with the capital letter because it's a city. The proper nouns write them with the capital letters if you don't know. His father was his father was a mechanic, and his mother she's still a housewife. So if you don't know what does the word housewife mean, إذا كنتم لا تعلمون ما معنى كلمة housewife كنت بشرحها في بداية الفيديو لكن سأعيد شرحها. Let me just say. Okay, so housewife. We will say the pronunciations, how to pronounce it.
Housewife.
You saw a woman whose main occupation is caring about her family. housewife معناها هي الامرأة التي تقوم بالمكث بالبيت والعمل على عائلتها، لكن husband زوجها يذهب للعمل. إذا كان زوجها أيضا لا يعمل الكلمة تتغير، لا يكون معناها دار. أرجو من الجميع أن يقوموا بالاشتراك ومشاهدة الفيديو حتى النهاية، وإن كان البث جيد اكتبوا في التعليقات. If the live is great, write it in the comments and don't forget to subscribe and share that video and like. إذا كان أي شخص جديد يتابع هذا الفيديو يكتب أهلا hello everything. For I just see the people who are watching for I know that the live is great, not stopping. And الفيديو لا يتوقف. Okay, let's resume the text with that. His father was a mechanic and his mother is a housewife. Here, he invents the smart t-shirt, I mean not t-shirt, shirts for patients, I mean, I'm sorry, patients, suffering from Alzheimer. Or Alzheimer, I think that we spell it Alzheimer because this is a proper noun too. So he is really a great man and inventor. So now let's read. Dr. Abdurrahim Barois is an Algerian great inventor and researcher. He's 31 years old. He was born he lived in Tlemcen. His father was a mechanic and his mother is a housewife. He invents the smart shirt for patients suffering from Alzheimer. So he's really a great man and inventor. So he's really a great man, really. Okay, he creates the smart shirt of Alzheimer. Okay. بهذا نكون انتهينا من هذا الامتحان، لكن we have another lesson. لدينا درس آخر سوف نقوم بشرحه قبل نهاية هذا الفيديو لمراجعة فقط، لأن جميع التلاميذ يعانون منه وأنا أرى هذا. Okay, I saw that because this is a difficult lesson. I do it before. It's the jobs and occupations. درس الأعمال الوظائف والأعمال باللغة الإنجليزية. قمت بتقديمه من قبل ويعني جاب أكبر عدد مشاهدة في الفيديوهات القناة، لذلك قررت أن أعمله، ولهذا سوف أقوم بإعادة شرحه. لماذا؟ لأن الكثير يعانون من هذا الدرس. أوكي. قبل أن ننهي هذا الامتحان أرجو أن تكونوا قد حللتم الأسئلة من يعني كما نقول by yourself. Not another person do it, or you're just waiting for my answers. I hope you answer it, and after that you get the correct answer for me. Okay, so I hope you really did that task. Now we move to the lesson, and a lesson I mean. الآن سوف ننتقل إلى الدرس. Now we are going to move through. Let me just. Okay, this is the principal photo that I'm just. Okay, this is the photo. Okay, now we are going to. Let me just. No, not rotate at all. So, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Not like that. No, okay, this is great. Like what you see in the title, jobs and occupations. Edit and create. Edit. Oh, no, not edit. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean. So, this is the photo. And what are we going to do is to draw in it. Okay, I'm just that photo to be great. I'm sorry, we will get started with that lesson in a few seconds. Okay, this is the photo. Let's figure it out. Okay. Now we are moving to the lesson of jobs and occupations. Like what did they say? That a lot of people not understanding the lesson of. I'm speaking really, because a lot of people don't understand the lesson of jobs and occupation. And I search on YouTube, and in my comments of that video, of the last video of jobs and occupations, I saw that a lot of people are not understanding the lesson of the jobs and jobs and occupations, of course. I'm going to give you the link of that video in the comments. سوف أقوم بوضع رابط الدرس الخاص بالوظائف باللغة الإنجليزية في التعليقات للناس الذي تود مشاهدته. I have sent this for you all of you. Okay, now. Okay, I send the link off. Now, you are going to start the lesson. Jobs and occupations. Jobs and occupations معناها الأعمال والوظائف. So as you see, these are some pictures. Just some pictures. Don't look at the nouns. لا تنظروا إلى الكلمات، انظروا فقط إلى الصور ستفهمون. في الصورة الأولى هنا سوف نجيب هذه. Let me just see if I can draw. Okay. Okay, I am going just to draw you something. Okay, this is the lesson. Okay, as you see the first photo of all of them, look at the first, just on the first. Focus on the first photo. If you will focus on it, oh my gosh, why it's so not real? Okay, look at that first photo. Okay, like that we say that photo and it will not go. Open the editor. Okay, there is. Really? Yes, I see that sound. سوف أقوم بالمشكل في بعض في دقائق فقط. لا ليس هناك أي خطأ. Wait, don't worry. I will fix that problem. The problem is in these because I'm putting the sound a lot in. Okay. Maybe it's because that the third mic isn't really good. Is the sound great now? Does it work? Okay, what about now? I'm sorry about that, but please tell me if the problem is resolved. هل المشكل الآن جيد صوت؟ Okay, yes, it works. هل الصوت الآن جيد؟ ليس هناك بأي مشكل لكي نكمل الدرس لأن الدرس أرجو أن تكتبوا في التعليقات إن كان هل الصوت الآن جيد؟ اكتبوا في التعليقات سريع لكي أتأكد. اكتبوا في التعليقات إن كان الصوت جيد. Okay, I'm just waiting for you to write. Oh my god, why there is no control? I don't know how to understand this. ده هل الآن واضح؟ Okay, see that someone said that the sound is great. Okay, it's great. Now I have a question. Is the lesson great? Is the lesson good? Yes. No. لقد بعثت لكم للجميع لقد بعثت لكم لكي تقوموا بالانتخاب واختيار واحدة من الاثنتين. هذا الدرس للناس التي لم تفهم السؤال قلت بإرسال لكم سؤال وهو هل الدرس واضح؟ إن كان الدرس واضح اضغطوا على يس، وإن كان الدرس غير مفهوم وسيء أو لم تفهموا منه أي شيء اضغطوا على no. إن كان الدرس جيد اضغطوا على yes. If it's not, click on no. Okay, I'm waiting for you. أرجو من الجميع أن يقوموا بهذه العملية وهي الضغط على yes or no. المعنى هو إن كان الدرس واضح. Okay, I'm not going to wait for you. Oh, I don't have. Probably that video will delete it from YouTube for the people who want to watch it. RTMP. Okay, someone of you voted that the video is great. Thank you. I'm sorry about this, but it's not me. I'm just going to refresh it. I'm sorry about all everything what is happening. I don't know. The internet is really bad. I've never seen this. Not seen the internet, I think. Everywhere. Video when I thought 360 views. I've never seen this. Now, let's move to the lesson. Okay, the lesson is jobs and occupations. You will ask me what are the jobs and occupations. The jobs and occupations are الوظائف والخدمات بصفة عامة. So, as you see in the first picture, we have a waiter. What is a waiter? In the first picture we have a waiter. A waiter or a waiter. What is a waiter? The waiter works in restaurants and in cafes. Okay, the waiter works in the restaurants and in cafes. Okay. In the second picture, we have this woman. We have like a doctor, but he works in selling medicines and produce medicines for other people. He has a shop and he works in it. So in the other picture, it's a paramedic. Okay, as I say, in the first picture, it's a waiter. But in the second picture, we have a paramedic. A paramedic. Paramedic. And in the third picture, it's a dentist. dentist طبيب الأسنان وباراميديك هو الفارماسيا بائع الأدوية. I don't know how to say it, I'm sorry. In the fourth picture we have a man wears a costume, a formal costume, which is black and white. So that picture is, or that person is, we say his name is a train conductor. A train conductor, okay? In the third picture, in the fifth picture, we have like a doctor. She works at the hospital. Her name is nurse. Nurse هو l'infirmier مساعد الطبيب. يعني he works in the hospitals. يعمل في المستشفيات. And here we have doctor. The doctor also works at the hospital, and the nurse is the helpful person for the doctor. الدكتور is طبيب في أي في أي نوع عليهم يعمل في مستشفى أو غيره. يمكن أن يفتح كابيني معناها لكابين معمل خاص به. And we have this also the students like you مثلكم أنتم الذين تشاهدون هذا الفيديو. You are students, متعلمون طلاب. Okay, so you are students. Next to the students we have a person having a pen. His name is a surgeon. Surgeon works at the hospitals. He gets heart surgeon quick. Okay, surgeon هو جراح الذي هو do the عمليات. Okay, we have also a picture of that man works. Some clothes are not official, they are for work, which his name is the astronaut. The astronaut is the one who goes to space and discover it and visit the space and the moon, and they astronaut هو رائد الفضاء الذي يزور الفضاء. Here we have a player, a football player, but this picture of man is the American football player is for the American football player. Okay, and also we have that picture is for a person who works in the electric things, which his name is the electronic. Okay, يعني l'électricien. Okay, here we have a picture of a person who gives magic, who do things that in magic. Okay, his name is magician, the magician. Okay, and here we have a person who build homes. It's the builder who build homes, who builds home, everything. And we have another picture of a person which is who develop or who customize and who fix the issues and the problems in the cars and the fucking and everything in the airplanes. Okay, ميكانيكي الميكانيسي الذي يقوم بتصليح العربات بجميع أنواعها. I just want to see how much did we broadcast until now. How many minutes did we broadcast until now? Are we broadcasting where? One hour and a half, I think. Maybe an hour and a half. Oh, this is it. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. It was my fault. It wasn't your fault at all. At all, I mean. Let's see the customization. Oh, عملية شغل 37. 37 people said yeah. Okay, great. You're broadcasting for 1 hour and a half. Okay, so I think that we have right now. I have to finish that live, and I think you like that lesson and that live. وبهذا سوف أقوم بإنهاء البث المباشر الخاص باليوم. لكن قبل أن أنهي if you have any questions or advices اكتبوها في التعليقات الآن لأنني سوف أنهي البث. إن كان لديك أي سؤال أو نصيحة اكتبها في التعليقات المباشرة الآن لأنني سوف أقوم بإنهاء البث المباشر. سوف أقوم بالانتظار بدقيقتين. Okay, I'm just waiting. Okay, I see that no one writes any questions until now. Okay, so for now, I am officially going to finish that live, and I hope you love that stream. وبهذا سوف أقوم بإنهاء هذا البث المباشر. أرجو أن تكونوا أحببتموه. هذا هو بث المباشر لليوم. تكلمنا للناس الذي تعرف عما تكلمنا فيه لليوم. قمنا بالتكلم عن قمنا بالتكلم عن امتحان أو قمنا بحل امتحان مع بعض الخاص باللغة الإنجليزية. We did an exercise a test, a complete exam in the English for the 3rd year middle school or in the college and also we did the lesson. We revised the lesson of the jobs and occupations, and before I finish that live, I hope you all subscribe and like to the stream and comment if you have any questions and advice. أتمنى من الجميع أن يقوموا بالاشتراك في القناة، وأرجو منكم جميعا مشاركة هذا الفيديو وأيضا تكونوا من المشاهدين الأوفياء. وبهذا سوف أقوم بإنهاء هذا البث المباشر. إن كنتم تودون بالتحدث معي وإرسال أي رسالة اكتبوها الآن في التعليقات، أو يمكنكم إرسالها عبر الجيميل، رسالة صوتية أو كتابية. وأيضا قبل أن أنهي هذا الفيديو لا تنسوا الذهاب إلى جوجل وتبحثون عن اسم موقعنا في البلوج وهو ZikoCourse بلوج. اكتب فقط هذا الاسم، هو صفحة على جوجل. يمكنك من خلال كتابة هذا الاسم ZikoCourse بلوج ستجد يعني موقعنا على جوجل وهو البلوجر. قمت بتطويره في هذه الأيام، وها هو الآن البلوجر. ما عليك سوى أن تذهب إلى البلوجر وأن في جوجل وأن تبحث عن هذا الاسم زيكو كورس بلوج، وأن تضغط على هذا الزر وهو فولو. أنا أوكي، أن تضغط على فولو وستجد المقالات. عندما تضغط مثلا على هذه المقالة، مثلا قمت بالضغط على مقالة، ستجدون بعض الشروحات باللغة العربية أو باللغة الإنجليزية أقصد. وإن كنتم تودون أن تترجمونها إلى اللغة مثلا العربية، تضغط على العربية، والآن كما ترون هي مترجمة باللغة الإنجليزية باللغة العربية. أنا آسف. أوكي why it didn't work. اوكي finally want just to say بأن هذه تدعم جميع لغات العالم. أرجو منكم أن تقوموا بالاشتراك فيها ودعمي فيها من خلال مشاهدة فقط هكذا مشاهدة هذه الصفحات والدخول إليها والاشتراك فيها. وبهذا سوف أقوم بإنهاء هذا البث مباشرة. أرجو أن يكون قد نال إعجابكم. لا تنسوا الاشتراك والإعجاب بهذا الفيديو وكتابة تعليقات إن كان عندكم استفسارات أو questions. So now we have to finish our live for today, and I hope you will be fine. Have a good day, all of you. Have you all a good day. Don't forget to subscribe and like that video, and nice to meet you all. Goodbye.